Okay, John, this is the Wisconsin Windigo's first time here at the Robertson Cup. What does it mean to be able to help this squad get to this point?
I think it's meant a lot. It's meant a lot to the small community that we have back home in Eagle River. It's meant a lot to the previous coaches that did a good job, Coach Casey Curley and Blake Hedela that's now at Augustana, and then to our ownership group as well. They did a great job getting this organization off the ground. It's just really hard to do. The first two seasons, and then obviously to our 04s that are now here as well, it's meant everything. And to get here it's just one step, but we're excited to take it another step further.
This organization is relatively a new organization here in the North American Hockey League. In its third season, the past 2 years, you guys made the division finals and ultimately lost.
Yep.
What does it mean to be here, to be able to win the Midwest Division finals and be able to punch your ticket here at the Robertson Cup, especially for those 04s?
Yeah, I think it's a testament to our 04s and our leadership group and the guys that have come back. Their first two seasons being as close as they were to getting here and getting knocked out in the second round. It leaves a taste in your mouth. You go into the summertime, you work a little bit harder, you take care of your body a little bit more, and you try to do everything, you tighten every little extra bolt that you can, to get here. There's 8 great teams in the Midwest, and so it's a very challenging task to do what we did and to punch our ticket here.
Talking about the locker room, there are 6 guys returning from last year's squad. What does it mean to have that leadership in the locker room?
Just like any team, whether it's basketball, football, hockey, soccer, a leadership core is extremely important. We believe, we eventually just want to hand the baton off to them and make it their locker room, which I believe we have over the last couple months. And now as a coaching staff, we just become their biggest cheerleaders and hope for the best.
So the Midwest Division has the longest drought from winning the Robertson Cup. It's been since 2016. What is it going to take for this Wisconsin squad to be able to do it?
It's gonna kind of take the things that we've done for the last, 68 games. You're gonna get good goaltending, for good defense, play fast, play heavy, stay structured, play clean hockey through the whistles, and just kind of continue to do what we've done for the previous 8 months.
So you guys just defeated the Anchorage Wolverines in the Midwest Division Finals. What lessons are you taking from that series leading into this weekend?
That's a really good question. It was a really fantastically hard fought battle. Between the Wolverines and us. Taking it all the way to Game 5 up in their building. I think that instilled a lot of experience now, in these types of playoff games, and it should have instilled a ton of confidence in our guys. Anchorage has a heck of a squad. They're extremely talented, well coached, and great goaltending all the way, through their D and their forwards are, fast. So it really challenged us, but helped us adapt, helped us, acclimatize and grow our game to be even more of a challenging team to knock off.
So tomorrow you all will be facing the Lone Star Brahmas. What are you hoping to see from your team on the ice?
The same thing, I guess. Lack there of better words. We want to. We understand that Lone Star is also a well-coached team. Every single team that sort of gets here is a pretty special team in its own. The North American Hockey League is a very deep and competitive team, so we understand that they're coming in. They're a well-coached team. They're the defending champs, and it's their title, right? They've played really great hockey to get to this point. They've earned it, and now we got to go out and take it from them.
So for yourself in your playing career, you understand what it feels like to win. You won in juniors and you won a national championship. Yep. What type of advice are you giving to your athletes, because you've had that experience of what it feels like to win?
Yeah, just to take it all in, enjoy it, and have a ton of fun with it. Don't let a little bit of the outside noise get it, creep into this experience. But at the same time, be able to walk that, that tightrope of business and pleasure. I think our guys have done a great job with that thus far throughout the playoffs. But at the end of the day, hockey's a game, it's a sport, and it's here and it's meant to be enjoyed and played for fun.
There was a period of time in the season where the Wisconsin Windigo was struggling. Your squad faced a lot of adversity, being able to battle back in games. What does it mean to have a squad to be able to do that?
It helps, in situations and times like this. We got off to a hot start in the beginning of the season. Then we, just like any other team, you hit your injury bug. We lost 5 or top of our 6 guys. So we had guys come in, different guys step up. play bigger roles. And I think it helped kind of uplift, you know, that socioeconomic status a little bit. It grew our players, you know, some of our role players into, you know, players that we depend on, and overall just kind of grew our team as a whole.
You had the unique circumstance of playing a Game 5 on the road despite being the higher seed. What do you think your guys took away from that to be able to overcome that challenge and now get you to play?
That it takes everybody in the room, and I think you'll talk with Zach Klein here in a little bit, one of our captains. I think as a team we didn't. It might have been our best third period. Again, Anchorage was extremely talented, a very good hockey squad, and we were able to shut them down or get 2 quick goals in the first period, and then kind of just play a good road playoff hockey game for the rest of the 2. And it's again a testament to the 25 souls in the locker room.
In the regular season, your team offensively was one of the top teams in the league. Lone Star obviously doesn't really give up any goals. What's the plan to attack that Dan Wildfog style and make sure you get some goals on the board?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I think patience. Be patient with it. Don't change anything. Don't change our game. We like to think we're a pretty defensively sound team as well. I've taken some of the stuff. There's a lot of great coaches and great organizations in this league, and we've as a staff taken some of that from them and implemented it in us. And so we're just going to continue to play our game, be patient with things. Let the game come to us and capitalize when we have the opportunities.